The newborn elephant hadn't even had a sip of milk before being kicked hard. When it tried again, another kick awaited. Soon, the little elephant lost strength and collapsed on the grass, desperately waiting for death. A few hours earlier, the baby elephant body had just been born. He had already learned to walk, but he was extremely fragile before turning 1 year old and needed the herd's protection at all times. The elephant herd was very excited about the arrival of this new life. They all came over to enthusiastically greet Bodhi. They touched Bodhi with their trunks, but facing the encirclement of more than 20 giant creatures, the newborn Bodhi quickly got separated from his mother Kaichi in the enthusiastic atmosphere. Since he had just been born, Bodhi's vision was still very blurry. He didn't even know which elephant was his mother, but at this moment, he urgently needed to drink his first meal of milk since birth. Otherwise, he wouldn't even have the strength to walk. Kaichi should have kept Bodhi by her side, but as a first-time mother, she didn't seem to have this awareness. Out of instinct, Bodhi came under a female elephant wanting to drink milk. He successfully found the teat, but there was no milk inside. He didn't realize this wasn't his mother Kaichi, but the elephant queen Tasei. Tasei unceremoniously gave Bodhi 2 kicks, but she didn't do it on purpose. Tasei used her nose and front legs to help the calf up, then pushed him in the right direction to drink his mother's milk. Finally, Bodhi found his mother. After searching with his trunk, he drank his first sip of milk. The next few months were difficult for the herd. Tasei had to lead them to a new habitat, while also helping her daughter Kaichi learn how to better care for her newborn. Night fell, and stars lit up the sky. Kaichi guided Bodhi to explore this new world. The calf's sense of smell developed quickly, allowing him to follow his mother's footsteps in the dark. His flexible trunk could even detect the smallest grooves on tree bark. African elephants are large and omnivorous, spending 16 to 20 hours a day feeding. Even at night, they don't stop looking for food. But darkness also brings danger. The distant lion pride hadn't eaten in 3 days. They wouldn't risk attacking such huge creatures. But other predators have no such hesitation. Wild dogs, known as the savannah's second-best hunters, are bold enough to challenge elephants. The calf sensed something unusual in the air. The adults also smelled a foul odor. One wild dog is harmless, but this wasn't just one. They had many cubs to feed. A small elephant like Bodhi was a perfect target. Queen Tasei stepped back to protect the calf under her body. The herd quickly formed a defensive wall, but wild dogs approached from all directions, making the elephants nervous. An intense standoff began. The wild dogs charged toward the scattered herd. Kaichi and her child were quickly surrounded, isolated from the others. Bodhi could only hide under his mother, not daring to move. Meanwhile, dozens of wild dogs surrounded Tasei and the other elephants, preventing them from helping. Again and again, the pack tried to drag the baby out from under his mother's massive body.